All right. And then we go to the next section, the PVT. Solution GOR 800, oil gravity 37, and then the gas gravity 0.76, water salinity 23,000, and I don't have H2S, CO2, or nitrogen. And now I have laboratory data. So I want to perform PVT data matching. So how to do that? You open this match data section, and here you input the PVT data from laboratory. So for example, the temperature is 210, bubble point pressure 3500, and then you can follow me for the data. It's 4000, the gas oil ratio 800, oil formation volume factor 1.42 with oil viscosity 0.364. And then 3500, 800, and then 1.432, and then for this one 0.35. 3000 psi, 655, 1.352, 0.403. And then, for example, 2400, 500 gas oil ratio, and then 1.273 oil formation volume factor, and oil viscosity of 0.48. And then 1000, lastly, 190, 1.12, and 0.7205. Okay, so this is my laboratory data, and I want to perform PVT matching to match the laboratory data with the available PVT correlation from literature. So we can click match. All right, and here we have the data, the black boxes, and we have also several lines with different colors. They are the result from PVT correlation, PVT model. And you see it still don't match. Yeah, it's not match. And by clicking this one, match all, it's very easy. By clicking on this button, match all, I will try to match the data, laboratory data, with all the available correlations. So click match all, click OK, and you see now they overlay almost perfectly. So which means that we have adjusted the parameters of the fluid model to get the best match. And to know which correlation is the best, we can check the parameters. Okay, so the best parameter, the best correlation will have parameter 1 closest to unity, closest to 1, and parameter 2 closest to 0. And the standard deviation, the lowest, the smallest standard deviation. So using this window, this result, you need to screen through. You need to check which correlation gives you the best matching. Glasso, Standing, Lassater, Vasquez-Bex, Petrosky et al., Almarhun, and De Ghetto et al. Which correlation gives you the best matching? And long story short, I will say that Glasso is the best for our current model, our current fluid. And for the viscosity modeling, I will say that Bill et al. Is the best. All right, the match one, because Glasso will have parameter 1 closest to 1, parameter 2 closest to 0, compared to other correlations. For example, parameter 2 it's 30, Standing it's almost 200, Lassater almost 300. So Glasso is the best. And for parameter 1, Glasso is closer to 1, I think, compared to Almarhun. But I'm sorry, I think Almarhun is even better, right? 1.0082, at least for bubble point pressure. But for solution GOR, Glasso is better than Almarhun. And for oil formation volume factor, again, Glasso is better than Almarhun. So again, overall, the best correlation is Glasso for bubble point pressure, solution GOR, and oil formation volume factor. Whereas for oil viscosity, you check the best one is Bill et al. So click done, and you can check the plot. Click plot by temperature, and the first one we touch this one match data. Let's say the gas oil ratio. So we have 5 points. This is our data, laboratory data. And then we select this one, gas oil ratio. You see they overlay almost perfectly. So this is currently for Glasso correlation, right? So they overlay almost perfectly except on this interval. They do not match, but that's okay because yeah, practically speaking, there is no correlation that will perfectly match our data. So from experience standpoint, I think this is already quite good. But you can also click finish and click plot all, and you can check bubble point. I think everything is okay. Gas oil ratio here, we have some problems with several correlations, but we can zoom in and check what is the best correlation closest to our data. And oil formation volume factor as well, oil viscosity, you can check which correlation is the closest to our data. And here, the red line is Beal et al. So again, Beal et al. Is the best for our viscosity correlation. So click done. All right. Again, you can click match all, and then you can again check plot by temperature. Yeah, and you can plot again. Okay, and so click done. Click done. Now there is a sign saying that PVT is matched. These green nodes. Okay. Okay, so click done. Now our PVT has been matched.